Hey, what's up? It's Katie Austin here. I want to talk to you guys today because I think I have some really good tips on how to stay healthy and eat clean when in college, because we all know that is probably the toughest 4 years ever to stay healthy in college and to eat healthy food when you have a cafeteria. Maybe you're surrounded by so much unhealthy food, and especially trying to eat clean on a budget. Being a broke college student, let's be real. So before we get into the video, I have some exciting news. I have just launched a 4-part series with Sweet Sweat called Sweet Sweat's Fit Guide to Life. So I'm giving you guys a 4-part series, and this week's episode is going to be all about me, how I got started on my journey, a little bit of background, who inspired me, and then the following weeks are going to be recovery shake that I love, a meal prep idea, a workout. So make sure you guys check that out. I will link that first video down below in my description right here. And now let's get to the video. So I wanted to give you guys my 8 tips on how to eat clean in college on a budget. Here we go. So tip number 1, snacking. When you're out and about for class, you can maybe get hungry. Very normal. So make sure you stock up on non-refrigerated snacks that you guys can bring with you throughout your whole entire day. And that way you don't resort to junk food. Tip number 2, always carry a reusable water bottle with you. Not the plastic ones, but go ahead and buy yourself a reusable water bottle so that way you can fill it up at the water fountain throughout the whole entire day. And for me, I know I drank so much water, and I did this tip throughout college, and I would probably get up and pee like twice during a 2-hour class, and people would be like, is that girl okay? Like, do you have a problem? But I promise it's so good for your health, and it's so good for hydration and staying healthy while in class. Tip number 3, I know cafeteria food cannot be the healthiest food in the whole entire world, and let's be real, they always have fried food, they always have pizza, they always have pasta, all these unhealthy foods that are so tempting. So my tip to you guys is just definitely stay away from the fried food, from the pizza and everything like that, and really go towards the salad bar. Even though it might not be the most appealing thing in the whole entire world, you can still make your salad so delicious. What I like to do is always go for a lettuce, either that's romaine or arugula, and then definitely have a protein in there like steak or chicken. So maybe you can grab that from another part of the cafeteria, and then stock up on the veggies in the salad bar, and really just combine all that with some olive oil and balsamic vinaigrette. Another tip about a salad bar is to not go towards the creamy dressings like the ranch dressing, because that adds a ton of calories. Plus, eating in a cafeteria can really save you so much money. So if you can find good healthy meals there, you're good to go. Next tip, really avoid late night eating. And this is huge in college because I know we can come home from going out and feel so hungry and have the munchies late at night, but this can, number 1, be expensive because we order takeout at night. And my tip for you is to eat healthy. If you are hungry, I'm not saying don't eat. I'm saying maybe just leave a little bit extra of your dinner when you get home from going out. Next tip, we kind of touched on this in the first tip, but buy in bulk. So I love going to Costco or the grocery store with my roommates, and this way we can actually save up and save money on things that we all eat, like applesauce, nuts, fruits, things that we can freeze. So we stock up on a lot of stuff that we can save for a long period of time, and that way when you buy in bulk, everything is cheaper. And on that note of something that I do with my friends, the next tip leads us to cooking with your friends or your roommates or your sorority sisters or your fraternity brothers, and make it a fun thing to do together. Have your roommate buy the vegetables, maybe you can buy the chicken or the salmon, and then have your other roommate maybe buy an avocado or some quinoa or something like that. And that way you guys are saving money because you're all buying it, but it's cheaper because you're each buying a piece of the meal. And then you guys can maybe save some of that meal for later, which leads me to my next tip, which is to meal prep. Meal prep is probably my favorite way of eating clean on a budget and saving time. I actually love meal prepping on Sundays, and I usually make about 8 meals at once. And 8 meals all together, if I include maybe some sweet potato, maybe some chicken, some zucchini, some asparagus, some brown rice, all that stuff, I buy it at the grocery store. Again, buy in bulk and then cook a lot and then put it in the refrigerator for maybe 4 or 5 days. And so you can really split all that up into so many different meals. And so when you come home from class or when you come home from an event, you can have a clean, healthy meal waiting for you that's also budget friendly. Last but not least, get creative. And what I mean by this, you guys can get creative with so many different recipes and so many different meals. And it's really fun to stay healthy and eat clean this way because it's more fun when you switch it up and you're creative with it. When I lived in my dorm, I actually made these awesome dorm room breakfast or meals and I had a little mini refrigerator to buy like eggs and some vegetables. And what I would do, I had a coffee mug, and what I would do is I'd crack an egg in there, scramble it up, put in some of the diced vegetables, you microwave it for like 2 minutes, and it comes out in like a really healthy egg scramble. And so I got creative with my meals, and sometimes you just have to do that. So there are some awesome ways that you guys can make some meals if you have a dorm room and you don't have a full kitchen, that you guys can use a microwave and a coffee mug to make some fun recipes. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that these 8 tips really helped you for college clean eating on a budget. I'll see you guys later. Bye!